What's up, guys? It's Chase here, HEROxCablex back again, and I am playing a new game. A game that just came out. It's a very fun game. I played the original one, played through all of the DLC, and if you've played this, and if you've watched any intros at all, you know what game this is. This is Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is a really good game, and I'm actually going to do a complete playthrough of this, and it is going to be called Gazillion Guns because literally there's so many guns in the game that it's insane, and people still haven't even found all of them yet. So this is Gazillion Guns Episode 1. I am HEROxCablex, and thank you for joining me. Now, talk a little bit about Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is a space western first person RPG shooter video game. Whole big mouthful right there. It is actually mixes the RPG elements so well, and that's what made the original Borderlands so fun is the RPG element of it and being able to play four players. If I mean, I'm going to be playing one player, and I might have another series start up where I play multiplayer in Borderlands 2. But for right now, I'm going through the whole campaign single player just to see how it feels and how it flows. And as right now, I've got a couple episodes recorded. I am doing commentary on those right now as well, and I'm gonna get that out to you. Now, one cool thing that I found out about it is it actually builds upon the original Borderlands game. Like it's not its own kind of game. It actually builds upon this whole universe that is Borderlands. Um, the person I picked was El Salvador, or not El Salvador, Salvador. He he's actually the guy that I decided to pick because he's a brute, he's a beast, and that's what I am. I'm a brute and I'm a beast, son. So, anyways, a lot of people play as Zero, and Zero's cool and everything, but I see way too many people play as Zero, and I just wanted to do a little something different now. I like it. I like this game. The sensitivity of this game is a little different. I have, as you see in a couple of my first episodes, you'll see that I'm not very accurate. The sensitivity for me is just way off. I'm used to a little bit slower, and this one's going a little too fast for me. So I got to get used to it. But I mean, that comes with any game at all. So yeah, well, let's talk a little bit more. The setting. This is 5 years past the original Borderlands events, where the four Vault Hunters, Roland, Lith, Mordecai, and Brick, were guided by a mysterious entity known as the Guardian Angel. Um, Handsome Jack is now the bad guy. I don't remember if he was the bad guy in the original one. But, anyways, the original one, they defeated the Destroyer, and a valuable mineral part called Irium started to flourish around. And then Handsome Jack, being a member of the Hyper Corporation, decides, hey, this new resource, I can make lots of money. And actually, you see some of the banter between him and actually, it's just him talking, him throwing a radio frequency at you just to taunt how rich he is, how awesome he is, and he actually tried to kill you, as you see in the first opening scene right here that we're watching right now, and he tries to kill you. There's my guy, Salvador, double gunning it up. Yeah, just looks so strong, powerful. He's the Gunzerker. He's basically Brick, what was in the beginning, and here's Zero. Now Zero's a really cool character, but I can't see me playing as him as Zero, just because the only Zero that I truly know is Mega Man X Zero, and there's been a lot of other ones that in the past, but only Mega Man X is the one that I can truly see. So a little bit more about the game. The game is really fun. It flows very well, and I'm enjoying playing it right now. Um, You go through and you're trying to basically find this other vault. And yeah, it's just going well right now. So I've seen a lot of people get a lot of views on this, and I actually bought the game when it came out. I just haven't actually sat down and played it too much. My brother was playing it, and he really liked it. So I was in the middle of playing Tekken whenever this came out, so I didn't get to play it right off the bat. But now I'm bringing it to you, and I enjoy it. Yeah. So go through the characters. The character I picked, he is Gunzerker. His name's Salvador. He resembles Brick in the first game in his abilities, and instead of using massive melee power to kill all of his enemies, he can actually dual wield a combination of guns, which is really cool. And as you saw in the opening video, he's just murdering people. His skills can be upgraded. He can throw multiple grenades at once, which is actually really nice because it kills a lot of people. And multiple grenades makes huge explosions, and I like huge explosions. Who doesn't like huge explosions? I like them. So he also can take massive amounts of health and ammunition. He can hold that. He can attract enemies with the double finger taunt. So this is a tank, the modern tank for the Borderlands universe. Now, if you're playing 4-player, I would suggest throwing one of everybody. That'd be cool, just to go through and have one Salvador, have one Maya, have one Axon, and a Zero. That would be really cool. But I feel like most people will run like multiple Zeros, and you definitely need a Salvador in there if you're running multiple Zeros. Now, Maya is the other character. She is the Siren. Her ability is Phase Lock, which suspends and immobilizes enemies in midair. And she resembles Lilith, maybe I'm not saying that right, Lilith, in the first game in her abilities. Her abilities revolve around the game's elements. She's more of a sorcerer, I guess, if you could put a sorcerer in a Western shoot-'em-up RPG. This would be your kind of person. She control fire, electricity, erosion, explosions, and slag. I don't know what slag is yet, but yeah. Her phase lock can be upgraded to explode upon expiration, or it can convert enemies into temporary allies. So basically, throwing mind tricks at people and bringing them back. So that was Maya. Now the next character I'm going to talk about is Axon. He's a commando character which relies on his turrets. I've seen a bunch of memes where it says my turret has more accuracy or my turret kills more people, whatever. This is actually a really cool ability that I could see. He resembles Roland in the original one. He's more geared toward upgrading his turrets rather than, his different guns. His turrets can be armed with additional gun barrels and actually detonate upon deployment. They stick to walls and ceilings is cool too. So if you're setting up your trap and then you're bringing enemies back in. One skill tree allows 2 turrets to be deployed at once, which that'd be awesome. I mean, that's your own little mini army right there, which is pretty cool. The next character and the final character I'm going to talk about is Zero the Assassin, or as you see in the opening scene, it's the Number. Zero's cool. He can become invisible for a short time, which leads to a whole other different style of gameplay. He'd be more of like a hunter, which in like different other games. So at the end, he's actually able to unleash a critical hit upon an enemy with his sword or gun. I mean, it's cool that he can do a lot more melee damage. He's skilled with snipers and pistols. He's similar to Mordecai, one of the original characters, and his skills can be upgraded with emphasis on sniping and deception abilities. So he's one that he can actually sneak into a camp unnoticed and flank the enemy while your other team is coming in. If you're playing multiplayer, which adds another element to it, which sounds pretty cool. There is a fifth playable character that was revealed at PAX. He's called the Mechromancer. Now, not Necromancer, as he brings back people from the dead, but a Mechromancer. His name is Gage. He's a red-headed cyborg who can summon different, I guess, machines. I guess one of them is called Death Trap, which is cool. Anyways, she will be released on October 16th and will be free for those who pre-order the game from certain retailers, granting access to the Premium Club. Hey, that's cool. Free incentive. It is October. What's today? What is today? October 5th. So hey, she's coming out in a little bit, and sounds pretty cool. I'm waiting for some DLC for this. I know it's already kind of early to talk DLC, but you know it's coming. The original game had so awesome DLC. It was like a complete expansion for what you actually wanted. It was something that you could actually, it'd be worth buying versus just like a map pack in a Call of Duty or whatnot. But anyways, I'm about to wrap this up. I will be back with you. I might be throwing some dual comms in this. I'll let you enjoy the rest of the gameplay without me murmuring over it. And I'll get back to you later with this. I plan on doing a regularly scheduled, probably 1 or 2 videos up a day. Hopefully, if I can get them commentated and put out there, that'd be nice. But I'm going to leave you with this boss fight. It is the very first boss fight in the game. The guy who steals Claptrack's eye, Ragger? Yeah, whatever. So we will see you later, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you back again. And this is HEROxCablex signing out. Always subscribe to my channel. Peace.
If you would, retrieve my eye for me. Oh, and I apologize for saying wall sphincters. I say that a lot when I'm frightened. Got my eye? Great! Now we just gotta find someone to put it back into me. Much as I'm sure you'd like to jam your fist into my skull, optic surgery is best left to professionals. My pal Hammerlock in Myersburg can fix me up. Allons-y.